However, if you're one of those hardcore fighters who has to, have to get past certain things, you just like fighting and it's skill based, you're gonna be running into some people who are gonna be giving you a tough time because it's pretty. This is where button mash should start.
The big time button mash. The big time button mash. The teams with Roll, Cable, and Mega Man.
That's correct.
Oh man!
I mean, projectiles up the ass. Like I said before, it was an omen of things to come.
Oh boy. Could it get better? We didn't know for a while, for like 7 years.
Did not know.
For 7, was it 6 or 7 years?
I'm thinking it was 6, 7 years. We waited.
Nothing. There was nothing.
Wanted and requested
a third one.
New game.
To be done right though.
To be done right. To be done good.
We thought it would never happen, but we were wrong.
And we were definitely wrong. And what did we get? We got Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Fate of Two Worlds.
Oh,
now this game, in terms of look,
oh boy,
and gameplay, is spectacular. The music, not so much.
Not so much, but it's better than elevated music.
But it's better than elevated music.
Still not there.
But like I said about Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and the unbalancing, this was an omen of things to come. This game is not balanced.
No.
There's characters that could kill your whole team by themselves.
Yes.
For instance, Sentinel was difficult.
Hell yeah.
It doesn't matter how good you were. If someone had a good Sentinel, it was tough. This guy will shoot and shoot and shoot because it's one button now. The controls so simplistic.
Normal mode in this game is what simple mode was in this game.
In the old games.
So there would need to be like an expert mode in this game, but there isn't. There's simple and there's normal. And simple, compared to what we're used to, is now very simple.
I'm talking one button combos.
It's ridiculous.
One button air combos.
Air combos are a lot easier to do now. But because they're a lot easier to do now, the satisfaction of pulling one off,
it's gone.
It's gone.
Now, what they were trying to do with this game is just, have everyone pick it up and appeal to it. And I'm pretty sure there would have been a way of doing that without really simplifying as much as they did.
Too simple.
There could have been a way that required skill, but didn't need to be so simple. For instance, all your attacks now is just 3 buttons. Low punch, high, whereas in the old game, you had low, medium, high punch, low, medium, high kick, which, you controlled every aspect of what your characters were doing when an air combo came about. In this game, you press one button, you will launch the character, and if you jump after them, that's it. Press all the buttons you want. You will be doing something spectacular.
Yeah.
You will be doing something spectacular. So don't feel like you're nice. Because you're not. You're not. You're not nice. You're just pressing buttons. Now, if you are like us, some of the old-time players, and you pick this game up, you're going to be very disappointed. But then you see all the potential
there is
this game really has, and it's far from a bad game. It's fun. It's just it was the era of the broken characters, and this game you think with our next gen.
Yeah.
The broken thing would be gone.
You had Phoenix.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Remember Phoenix?
Yes, Phoenix was she was ridiculous. Yeah, everyone, they saved her for last, built up their special guard with their first 2. X Factor in this game was ridiculous.
Oh, X Factor.
Let's talk about X Factor. My friend here has a very dislike to X Factor.
I hate
so do I, but he hates it, and I hate it as well. If you in the old games, you put in a lot of work because you were that nice, and you beat somebody down, you beat them down because you had the satisfaction of beating them down. In this game, however, a mode called X Factor has been added. The lower your health, the stronger your strength when you turn it on, the stronger your speed when you turn it on, and you can pretty much kill every character if you're very good.
Or if you have a cheesy character like Sentinel, Wesker, Dr. Doom, even Magneto. People sit in the corner with Magneto and will shoot. Oh, let's
back to Phoenix.
Oh,
back to Phoenix. Phoenix, when she dies, and you have 5 gadgets, because this game goes up to 5, she will revive as the Dark Phoenix, and her strength alone without X Factor is tremendous.
Yes.
It's tremendous. But with X Factor, she can literally kill every single one. If you were so good and you had 3 people and you took out everyone except Phoenix and she went Dark Phoenix and X Factor and you were there blocking her attacks, you are going to lose.
Yep.
Because even blocking takes such a substantial amount of damage with X Factor. Who else? Arthur. I didn't like these. I didn't like these. This is one of the things I did not like about these newer games that they've been doing. Now, I understand when a character is short, you know, certain things need to be done. However, you're not gonna make a very short character and give him all these projectiles.
It's very hard to hit.
Very hard to hit, very hard to get to. Indeed.
Oh, yeah.
He's very hard to get to. Him and Sentinel, you put him, Sentinel on a team, like, there's nothing you can do. And if you do manage to beat them out because you're good and they go X Factor, it doesn't matter how good you are, you still might be going down.
Definitely. And another thing I want to add is, I know we're bashing it. But that's only because we've been through some
good games.
Some good games and then some very bad experiences. This game is very fun if you know who to play it with. If you're gonna play it with a bunch of cheesers, you guys are gonna get bored really fast.
That you will.
No one is doing anything but sitting in the corner
and shooting.
Probably that or doing the same jumping, cheesy move over and over again.
Over and over until
which
they
is the
deplete your life.
But I can't play this game online.
And then you're stuck. Because multiplayer online doesn't allow you to take the time off. So if you have all these characters and he's in one corner blasting you, and let's say you don't have a projectile character or don't have as good a projectile character,
God forbid. Wow.
You will be spending most of that time trying to figure out a way to get over to the other side to get that character, or having your life decrease with all the blocking that you're doing.
Yes.
Or time's gonna run out, which your life has been decreasing.
That's not fun.
From all the blocking you've been doing.
That's not
certain
fun.
people.
Screw it.
What it comes down to now in these games with all these broken characters is who can projectile who the most with the same people.
Online, at least, that's what we've been seeing.
That is what we've been seeing.
Some of the same
characters.
Forget about it. And if they start like they're willing to fight, as soon as they get beat down,
they will go back to the corner and start shooting.
It's not fun.
You know what I mean?
It's not.
We here at Hip Hop Gamer don't care about the winning. We care about the fights.
The fun.
We care about the brawl, getting down, seeing what you could pull off.
Exactly.
But if everyone is picking the same people and doing the same moves, am I fighting a world of people? Multiplayer shouldn't matter anymore.
Exactly.
But you know, you run into your occasional characters who don't use these people. They just, you know, for fans of the old game, they come in, they just go hand in hand. Those guys, you have my respect because you're trying to do it the good way. But if you've gotten nice with a projectile character and you're that good with a projectile character which is also broken, you shouldn't consider yourself in our league.
No, fuck.
You shouldn't.
Come see me get beat badly. Could it get worse?
Could it get worse? Let's find out. So
notice I didn't say better. I said worse.
So could it get worse? I'm going to say it's half and half on this one with me. They came out because this game was received very well, and it actually was quite a bit of fun, and a lot of people picked it up. You know, Capcom was trying to go in the direction where they were trying to appease to a wide audience and not just the fighting audience. They wanted everyone to pick this game up and play it. You know, so they made it a bit simpler. But in this game, it was simple, but it was broken. Now, in this game, we were promised Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. We were promised some fixed things from the first game.
Yes.
You know, Capcom's been putting out these other versions lately because it's probably in the dump right now. But, you know, it's putting out double versions of the same game.
Not a big fan of that.
Neither am I.
Super Street Fighter 4, Super Street Fighter 4 Tournament Revival.
They say no Street Fighter X Tekken Super version, but we'll wait and see.
Yeah.
Anyways, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, added 8 new characters, I believe, was it?
I think it was.
It was 8 new characters plus the 2 that you could have bought from the original game. I was worried about this. If you did buy it for the original game, they do transfer over to this, just for anyone curious. But yeah, they added some very interesting and some people I wanted to see, and some people I didn't want to see.